carrying it around for?
I never would have thought that I would have found something like that, but I got to looking, and Dad had that in behind one of his pictures that he had the front of it, and I opened it up, and I'll be darned if that picture right there wasn't there. How old do you think she'd be right there? Maybe about 11 or 12, 13 at the very most? 15 maybe? I don't know.
I would say she's running pretty close to 20 there.
20?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Well, there ain't nothing on the back of it that I could see. I mean, I opened it up other than it saying security 669 Chattanooga, Tennessee is where the picture was developed at.
Uh-huh.
Do you ever remember Dad and Mom going to Chattanooga whenever they eloped and they got married? Because it may be a picture whenever she got married at the age of what, 17, 16?
I don't remember going on.
Because they went to Tupelo, didn't they, to get married?
They didn't stay around us long when they got married. They left. Went north, went out somewhere. I don't know where they went.
Didn't they go out California?
Well, him and Charles and all of them packed and went to California.
Yeah.
See, me and Daddy, I was working at Trenton Motor Company to start with, and he went to work in there for a while.
Who did?
Your daddy did.
Okay.
He worked at Trenton Motor. Me and him worked at Trenton Motor Company. Oh, I don't know, maybe a year, and then he left. And I stayed at Trenton Motor Company.
Is that when he got married, or was he already married?
Yeah, he was married.
He was married?
He was married. And he left. Him and Charles or somewhere left, and I worked on that while, and finally I left on up north.
So they just abandoned you.
Yeah.
They abandoned you. So you thinking that this picture would be more in the heading of her being in her 20s?
I'd say she's pretty close to around 20 there.
Take this film off of it. Maybe you can get a better bird's eye of it being in the natural right there.
Yeah, she's probably pretty close to 20.
I'm gonna say that right there then would probably be her wedding picture.
Huh?
Probably be one of her wedding pictures. Because back then money was tight, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean.
That was before Dad got drafted, right? Or did he get married after he got out of the service?
I don't know.
I think he did. I think he got married after he got out of the service.
Yeah, he went in service when he got married. He was playing some kind of.
All right, let's put the numbers together.
He had some kind of program up at Union City, WNK. He sung every day for about 15 or 20 minutes or something on the WNK.
Called the Rainbow Warriors, wasn't it?
I don't remember what it was.
But yeah, he was singing up there at Union City, WNK.
Yeah.
And didn't he have an opportunity to go to Grand Ole Opry with Hank Williams or
I have no idea.
Chet Atkins or somebody?
I don't know.
Took him on a duck hunting tour. Real quick duck hunting tour. Dad was working as a guide at that time.
Yeah. I have no idea. That was a long time ago.
Well, I know that they eloped.
Huh?
I know that they eloped. What year was you born in?
33.
33. That meant that Mama had to have been born when?
I don't know how old she was. She was a year or two older than me.
She was?
Yeah.
I thought she was younger than you.
Who, Betty? No, she was older. I was the youngest.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, she may have been born then in 1931. Because I think Dad was born in 1926.
I don't know.
This is what I'm getting at. If she was born in 1931, either that, 31 or 32, in 1942 would have made her just about this age right here. And if I'm not mistaken, somewhere along about 1942 was whenever Dad got drafted, wasn't it? Or it may have been a little bit before that. It may have been around 1940.
He done went to the Army before he got married.
And he stayed in there, what, for 2 years?
I don't know.
Man, oh man, didn't she? I mean, in one way she changed, but in another way her features is still identical, you know? And I mean, there's no way of me and you mistaking who it is.
Yeah.
And it looks like she's got a neat, nice little dress on. So she was just beginning in life, just starting out.
Of course, they went up north a long time before I did.
So they'd already gotten established up there before you went up there.
So out in Waukegan or somewhere out north.
Uh-huh. Did you like it up there?
No, I didn't like it.
You didn't like it at all?
No, I lived right in the city, and I didn't like the city.
You got your glasses on?
What do you mean?
Do you got your glasses on?
What about it?
I'll let you read part of this.
Huh?
Let you read part of that.
I can't read much. I can't say the hardly to read it.
Even if you got your glasses on?
No, it stuff runs together.
I see. I got you. I understand.
This eye right here, it's going bad on me.
Yep, you told me that before. I hate that. Well, at least we did fulfill the fact that was your sister, my mama. That's a good thing. Do you have any pictures going all the way back whenever y'all was teenagers, or back when pictures of your mother back years and years ago?
Maybe. We didn't have many pictures. We didn't have no cameras.
Well, cameras wasn't all that available back then, was it?
No.
So you had to get everything processed.
Very scarce.
Huh?
It was very scarce. Cameras were.
What I'm saying is, what are you looking at? My van?
Yeah, I was trying to see what.
That's my van out there.
Yeah, okay.
I got my dog out there.
Oh, okay. Gosh, it's awful hot out there in that dog.
Well, it is.
It's 100 on my back porch right there. It's 103. It's 103
Where at?
on my back porch. That sensor is on my back porch right there. At 103 is on my back porch.
Has it ever,
103 point what? 9, 8?
what difference does that make?
Huh?
What difference does that make?
Means it's hot. There's three sensors there in that thing. One's down in the building, one's out of the house, and one's on the back porch.
I got you. Do you got any old pictures at all? You got an album of pictures?
I have no idea. I don't know. Them kids has got them and done something with them.
Have they?
Yeah,
Reba or Lori, or which one? Both of them?
yeah. I have.
Because you got a few pictures up here, you know.
That's pictures of them.
But that's basically the extent of your pictures? That's basically the extent of your pictures?
Yeah.
You don't have an album nowhere in the back room somewhere full of a bunch of pictures?
I don't know. Why?
Because I'd like to look at them if you had them.
I don't know where they at. Them kids has got to have done something with them.
Who?
River and Larry.
Yeah. Yeah. Have they been up here this weekend?
No.
Well, you're looking a lot better. I need to apologize to you because I basically given up on you back about 2 or 3 months ago, and I didn't figure you'd still be kicking.
Well, I got pretty bad shape.
You sure did.
And I ain't really over it yet, but I'm better.
What was it? Did they ever determine what it was?
Well, just had a prostate trouble and don't know what it was.
Just an infection?
He said my prostate looked like a 20-year-old prostate. It just shut down. I couldn't pee.
I've heard of that before. I've heard of it before. I sure have.
I got up one morning and couldn't pee.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
And of course you can't build that up but maybe about a day or two, and then after that something got to give.
You got to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So I went up here to ER and they put that old catheter in me.
Right.
And that shitting thing, boy, I tell you, I wore that thing, one of them things, for about 2 months.
I know the feeling. I wore one for probably about 2 or 3 weeks. They ain't no fun.
Thing, the aggravating thing.
Yeah. Well, you got something foreign up in your body, and your body will actually kick it out. It knows it ain't supposed to be there. Those ain't pictures down in there? All them books right there, those ain't pictures down in there?
I don't know. I don't need to drag them things out.
Look like picture albums to me.
It may be. I don't know.
Do you care if I just walk up there and just open it up and look?
Dennis, I got to do some cooking here in just about. I got stuff in here cooking now. And I got to get up here in just about 15, 20 minutes and finish up my cooking.
Well, it's just 15 to 3.
Yeah, but it takes me another hour to do the rest of my cooking.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. I got the beans cooked in there now, and I got to get the other stuff made.
Okay. All right. Well, your house feels very comfortable. Well, what's it saying the inside temperature is right here?
Yeah.
What's your inside temperature? Because it feels very comfortable right here.
Down on that lower figure is right there. It's got 77.
Okay.
It's right there close to that door.
I got you.
It's got, when you open that door, it warms up real quick.
Yeah.
It usually stays about 65. I'm not 65, 75.
I got you.
And that in the middle there where them clouds is, that's the weather thing, a map.
I got you.
And that's a barometric pressure is a 23.82 there. That's the barometric pressure.
Well, it keeps you alert, don't it?
Yeah.
At least you're alert of how cold it is, how hot it is. Sure is. It's way too hot for me and you to be out there working in it right now.
Yeah, I ain't been out there in it. This is gonna last through next week too, I think, being hot.
You seen all them fires out there in UK and England and Europe and all them places over on the other side of the ocean?
Yeah.
Them people are dying.
It has been several years since I seen the temperature of 100 degrees here. I was in there remodeling the inside of my house back in the 70s or 80s. I guess it was in the 80s it got up to 100 degrees. This has been, that's temperature right there. I ain't seen that in several years at 103.
August 11th, 1979. It was 103 degrees that day in Milan, Tennessee.
Yeah, that's what I'm
1979.
saying. Back in the 70s, it was.
August 11th.
It
That was the
hot.
year that I fell off a 4-story building, broke both my legs, and crushed both my ankles, and messed myself up.
Yeah.
Did you know about that accident?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Did you hate it for me or
Yeah. Yeah. I went to Memphis when Douglas was in the hospital down in Memphis.
did you?
Yeah. I seen him in the hospital down there.
I don't remember that, but you probably did. Because there was a lot of people going up and down through there. He was in a bad way, wasn't
Yeah, he never did. Of course, he never did regain conscious, I don't
he?
think.
No, he never did. Yeah, he did. On the way to Memphis, he did.
He did.
Yep. Because they asked him who he was, and what his name was, and where he worked, and I think he answered all that. But then whenever he faded back out again, no response. By that time, that injury had done already swollen up so bad in the back of his neck, that stem,
Yeah.
it cut off the oxygen going to that brain, and by the time they got him to Memphis, he was brain dead. He was brain dead.
Yeah.
To where if that would have happened in today, if he'd have been fortunate enough to get transported down there on a helicopter, they could have probably saved him.
Yeah. Of course, the technology on health has really changed since then.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. They can just about put Humpty Dumpty back together again. It
Yeah.
don't matter as long as there's a heart, lungs, a liver, kidney, and a head. They can just about do. I mean, you can cut off all your limbs, all 4 of your limbs, right down to the nub, and you can still live.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna have much of a life, but you can still live.
Yeah. I'd soon be dead myself. You're gonna be that kind of shape.
More Lord, yes. Who'd want to live in that kind of shape? But there's a lot of them that do. I mean, you take our military guys that get has a hand grenade or something blow up or whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes they lose both their legs. Sometimes they get mangled up bad.
Yeah.
What do you think about that president we have now?
Well, I think he's doing a pretty good job. If he get out of this war, he needs to pay to get off the planet. You can't deal with them people over there.
Well, you can't bomb your way into a victorious military campaign because them people, I mean, there's like 80 million people in an area that's no bigger than Texas. 80 million.
Yeah.
They're like ants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they multiply.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for all of them over there because all of them, as far as I'm concerned, well, I say all of them, a great deal of them over there are just total barbarians. They're barbarians. You can't teach a barbarian nothing.
Well, they want us dead. They want to kill us.
Do you really think that?
Them people, their God tells them to kill us.
Allah?
Yeah. I don't know what kind of God they've got, but they got some kind of God that tells us them to kill us.
They want to kill Israel too, don't they? All the Jews?
Yeah, they want to get rid of Israel. They've been trying to get rid of Israel for years.
Well, they claim there's places over there that if you get caught with a Bible, it could be a capital punishment for you.
Yeah.
Like Saudi Arabia, you get caught over there preaching in the name of Jesus, they're liable to behead you.
Yeah.
They still do executions in a lot of them countries. You know that, right?
Yeah. Because Iran, they killed a lot of people here about 2 or 3 years ago themselves.
Something like 30 or 40,000, wasn't it?
Somewhere around there, a bunch of them.
See, I think that's what triggered it. Is you put the two elements together pertaining to the nuclear problem with them having rich uranium, and then the concept of their people rising up, because basically it was like a uprising, and that's whenever they went to killing their own citizens.
Yeah.
Well, I think between the two, it was so powerful of an imagery there. That's whenever they decided to go ahead and go in there and do what they done. And of course, the people, to liberate a group of people like that that's been brainwashed is almost next to impossible.
Yeah.
That's like the Afghanistan people. We went over there and stayed over there for 10 years in trying to teach them how to fight for themselves, how to defend for themselves, how to do things according, voting, women having positions in teaching and stuff like that. And then 11 days later, they wound up surrendering back over to the Taliban. So we didn't accomplish nothing. It backfired on us, didn't it? It backfired on us. We spent all that money, all that time. We spent over $2 trillion. Stayed over for 10 years. I'm going to throw this gum away. Where's your waste can? Where's your waste can?
What's that?
Waste can. Where's your waste can?
It's on the other side of my countertop there.
Okay.
Right there on the end.
I see it. Yeah, we stayed over there for 10 years, and ain't no telling how many lives was sacrificed. Ain't no telling how many eyes, arms, feet, whatever that was sacrificed. And then as soon as we pull out, Biden pulls out everybody. 11 days later, they surrender back over to the Taliban.
Yeah. You can't help them people. They ain't got no sense.
I think we're going about it in the wrong way. Now, there's no doubt the Gideons, they have done a remarkable job whenever it comes to passing out the gospel and putting Bibles in areas that never would have gotten a Bible as far as I'm concerned. You could just about, it used to be, you could just about go in any hotel and there'd be a Bible sitting beside the bed and you open it up and it was a Gideon Bible, come from the Gideons. So there's no doubt they've been brushed up against the gospel to some degree, but they've never truly had a earth-moving revival over there. The only way that you're going to conform anybody is that you have to conform them from the inside. You got to conform them with the heart.
Yeah.
I mean, you can take somebody like Danny, being an alcoholic. He went to all them different Alcohol Anonymous schools and had to have been done jail time and done 6 months and had done a year and then done 2 years and then done last part of about 3 years or something like that. He never would learn his lesson. You can take somebody that's an alcoholic or somebody that's a drug addict, unless they've really hit rock bottom, you can preach to them all day long. You ain't going to convert them. You can go to all the AA meetings that you want to take them to, and you ain't going to convert them because as soon as they get out, if they get a hold of that bottle, they're going to do it again.
Yeah.
Same way with those people that's been brainwashed over there. They've been brainwashed in believing that we're the devil.
And that's what they're trying to do to the people here in the United States, to get them brainwashed.
But they're convinced that we're the devil because they don't believe that Jesus was the Savior. They think that Jesus, they acknowledge that Jesus was real. They acknowledge that Jesus was a good man. They acknowledge that Jesus may have been a prophet, but they do not acknowledge that Jesus Christ was Christ. They do not acknowledge that. And to this day, even the true Orthodox Jews over there, the majority of them still are looking for the Savior. They're looking for the Savior. They never accepted Christ as being the Savior.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you think God's going to bless a group of people like that? No way, Jose. No way. So this is my point. Until there's a true, authentic, God-fearing revival towards re-revolutionizing them people from the inside out, you can beat on them, you can take them to all the meetings, you can preach to them, you can do whatever, but until it takes a supernatural movement that will convert a prostitute, a dope addict, or a alcoholic It takes a supernatural entity to start at the heart to be able to convert that person over. And of course, you know, they was always getting on to Jesus about he didn't wash his hands, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. And Jesus said, look, the outside of the cup would take care of itself. It's what's on the inside is what Christ kept trying to tell them. Because they was going to shun Christ by saying, well, you're a sinner because you didn't wash your hands. Sin starts from the mind, it starts from the heart. And until you convert a person over, and me and you can't do it. We can help to lead them over in being converted, but you and I can't do it. We don't have the power to do that. It takes a supernatural entity to do that.
Yeah.
Until they have a true, authentic, and believe it or not, there are places, I don't know if you keep up with national news or not, but there are places in India, there's places in China, there's places in Africa that's had, there's even places right here in America, believe it or not, that's had great, mighty movements of God just within the past couple years.
Yeah.
Ever since COVID's hit, it's put the hurting on a lot of these banana republic third world countries because they ain't half as rich as we are. They don't have half as much privileges as what we got. They don't have half as much benefits as what we got. So whenever it gets tough over there, it gets tough.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets really, really bad.
Yeah.
But it's definitely going to take the power of God to turn this around. And if not, Uncle Bill, get ready for the rapture, because God ain't going to put up with this just for a certain length of time, just like He did throughout other generations and other cultures.
Well, He's got a time set of what He's going to do.
And once He gets ready to throw the towel in, we can sit and beg and preach and do whatever, jump up and down, turn somersaults if you want to. He's going to throw the towel in. Whenever He gets ready to throw the towel in, that's it. Just like whenever He threw the towel in with Noah, or He threw the towel in with the Pharaohs. Moses went at them 10 different times. There was 10 different plagues or curses that fell upon Pharaoh, and finally, there towards the last, he finally gave in and said, take your people.
Yeah.
Take your people. But every time there was a plague, it got a little worse. It got a little worse. In other words, it starts out down here and it elevates. It keeps getting worse and worse and worse. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically what's happening right now pertaining to the birth pains. Because have you seen all the earthquakes that's happening? We just had a couple more earthquakes just within the past 24, 48 hours. And we're not talking about tremors. We're talking about 7.6, 7.7. We're talking about pretty big earthquakes. Big enough that it should killing people, taking their buildings and knocking them down. That's a pretty good earthquake.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm going to get on. I don't mean to disturb you. Have you eaten? Your color looks tremendously good. I apologize for giving up on you.
Yeah.
I apologize for that.
Well.
But your color looks a whole lot better. I need to go ahead and get this air conditioner going. That way I can get that dog out of that heat.
Yeah, okay.
But it's good seeing you.
Okay.
Good seeing you, you old cotton picker.
Okay.
You old cotton picker.
Okay.
But thanks for helping clarify that was your sister.
Yeah, okay.
And more than likely, she was probably somewhere between 16, 17, 18 years old whenever that picture was taken.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking it was probably taken whenever they went down there to Tunica, because they eloped.
Mm-hmm.
Mama wasn't but about 16 or 17 whenever they got married.
I have no idea how
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah. Well, your sister was doing things, and you was doing things. By that time, y'all was living two separate lives.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that she was older than you.
Yeah, she's older than me. I was the youngest. Charles was the oldest.
How long's he been gone now? 10 years or longer? Probably 10 years.
Gosh, longer than that. He died.
Did he get to see 9/11?
He died before my mom did. Mom died in 2000 and so one or two.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. Well, all right.
Charles died in the 90s.
He may have had. Well, man, it's a completely different world today in comparison to what it was even 25, 30 years ago, isn't it?
Yeah.
25, 30 years ago, this wasn't the same. You didn't have all this stuff going on.
No.
You didn't have people walking into schools and massacring children on children and doing stuff like we're seeing now.
No.
It's gotten wicked, hasn't it? It's gotten wicked.
It's just bad.
It done went bad. All right. Good seeing you.
Okay, you be careful.
All right.